started getting more involved in operations, drive a forklift, go torque some bolts, go into the assembly.
You were willing to do whatever it took because you knew what wasn't right. And there's so many women right now, Ronnie, in toxic situations and they're afraid to make that step and use that. And you had to leave your girls, you had to do some things that were really hard. But looking back, you probably saw how it all worked together, right?
How it does. And people always ask me, so where do you start when you have nothing? Where do you start when you have nothing? And my only answer at that point is, and I've been at that nothing spot a few times in my life, you start with what you have. Don't discredit the life that you've lived so far. You've learned so much. You've already overcome so much. So take what you have, even if it may seem like the most insignificant, unworthy thing. Take what you have, the knowledge, the feelings, the character, and then see where you can serve others. The minute you put someone else in front of you, you're going to find your path. You're going to find the doors start to open. Because whether you know it or not, we all are here on this planet for a purpose. That's what I believe. It's not for myself.
And I think your empathy helps people find that, right? Because when you did your listening tour and you went around and listened to everybody and found out what they needed, then it's like, oh my gosh, what an asset for your dad to have you come in and do that. Hopefully he started paying you after the forklift driving or before that.
Yes, finally, he definitely sponsored me. He said, all right, let's get this thing. You're definitely not going back to India. I see the writing on the wall. You're determined you're going to be here. Like, yeah, I'm sticking around. I really can't go back. Of course, I say this very jokingly, but these were very, very serious conversations between, just him, me, the family, just all of it. But yes, one thing led to the next, and finally, I had my kind of, sort of my status reinstated. And things started to move on a little bit more. The divorce took, between custody, divorce, all that 7 years. That's a long period of time. And finally, I was able to bring my older daughter was able to live with me. Younger daughter came back with me in 2012 on Valentine's Day. I'll never forget the day. Yep, never forget the day. And after that, I said, "Okay, Dad, I've been in your business for about 5 years now. A lot of things have settled. I need to know what I don't know." I decided to go back to Rice University at 40. Now, I say Rice University, but basically I applied there. I said, if I want to learn the best, I'd like to try going to the best. And let me tell you, that was not easy. At 40, I had to give my GMAT all over again. I'm like, who does that? I don't even know what SAT stands for anymore. So, um, so it was kind of cool where, it's like my older daughter, she's studying for her SAT and I'm giving my GMAT at the same time. And we're like on this sort of course because she's right about to finish high school while I'm going into trying out to get an MBA. Uh, so anyways, fortunately, Rice accepted me, and then I graduated with an MBA in finance in 2 years and 14. I tell you this whole story is because thank you. Yeah, at 42, I have an MBA. Yay!